So almost everything in the water level can swim.
We'll go figure.
Pommy evolved again, so I had to re-record this, which is a shame.
I'm coming in this blind. Hello.
We got High Wing this time.
Hey, High One.
This sure looks like a Bomberman with some improvements. What's the big diff between this and the first Bomberman on the 64?
Let's see. More obtuse camera angles. There's a lot of improvements, and then there's a lot of steps backwards.
Yeah.
You can see that we have a partner character now that's controlled by a CPU but can be controlled by a second player. They're not super useful, they mostly just headbutt things and stun them for you to blow them up later. We've gone back to non-circular explosions for most bombs. They do cross-shaped explosions again.
Wait,
And that's mostly the main difference.
wait, did I read that right and see that we have Alcatraz in space now?
Yes.
Excellent.
It's the Lost Planet Alcatraz was the first level.
Ah, okay.
And today's episode is the game planet Starlight, which I called Casino Night Zone last time because that's really what it is. It's a casino pachinko parlor in space.
Yep.
Because why not?
With some really awesome music.
Oh yeah, a lot of the music in Bomberman games is really good in my opinion though. But I might be biased.
What the hell?
That's a coin. Coins, for whatever reason, have always been in Bomberman games. They're finally here. It's been a while since they were in a 3D Bomberman game, as far as I can recall.
Yeah, I think this is the first time. And one of the few only times.
Oh my.
I mean, it's the first time, if you consider that Generations and Jetters actually came after this, it shouldn't be the first time.
Right.
But, yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned that bombs are cross-explosive now, and I think that's a step backwards as seen here.
It's a little hard with enemies that can move freely in every direction, yes. And coins are like that. And as you can see, I am now doing a one-heart run. Because, yeah, I got knocked into coins a bit too much and into my explosions, and it's just, everything went terrible.
There's gonna be a lot of speeding up.
Yeah, because it's all sped up, it doesn't actually feel as stressful as it did when I was playing it. So that's a fun thing.
And
Here's some card soldiers straight out of Alice in Wonderland, I guess.
yeah. I was gonna say Card Captor Sakura, but that'd be wrong.
Yeah, I remember how the cards were not actually turning into monsters, but just straight up cards with hands and legs.
Yeah.
I mean, I would watch that actually. But no, every monster in this game that is vaguely humanoid has a Vegeta, Saiyan, Dragon Scouter, whatever. I don't know why I said those combination of words that way.
Am I going crazy, or did you just ignore that chicken of health that could have put you past this one health run?
Oh, okay, well, since you're new, I'm gonna tell you. Food items are things that you can use to evolve Pommy. They don't give you health. That cake will not give me a heart. You actually have to hope for hearts, and then you can pick those up. And it's gonna be a while since until we see those again. So yeah, I'm just gonna be playing this relatively safe, in the sense that Thorn is gonna speed it up so that it doesn't take as long as when I'm dodging like really slow homing bullets like those. Things like that.
I wish I had a webcam, because my face would just show how stupid I think this is. There are no words for this.
Well, Bomberman doesn't have a mouth. He couldn't eat it.
Ah, good point. He's also apparently a robot according to some games.
Yeah.
According to this game, he got knocked out in the intro video and it looked like he just blacked out, but it was like a screen turning off abruptly with snow and everything. It's weird. Bomberman's weird.
Yeah.
And this is nothing new. Here's a thing that I learned later. Those giant forklift robots, they do 2 hearts of damage if you touch them.
You're gonna die, aren't you?
I am not, actually. I am very good at Bomberman 64 second attack, apparently. I am not gonna die at all. This was all done in one take. Thorn did edit out a lot of it, though, for, you know, the end video. This was originally, like, clocking in at 1 hour and 50 minutes, I think?
It was long.
It was long. And Thorn smashed it down to half an hour.
More for my sake than for anyone else's.
Yeah, actually, it should be for my sake. Imagine playing through this, okay? I'm going here. I shouldn't be here. I have to go somewhere else to trigger an elevator to spawn down here so that I can actually progress. These enemies are immune to fire bombs, by the way, and they turn you into a hamster with their attack.
I was about to say, what the hell?
You can't place any bombs for this. This is actually supposed to be a thing that is kind of a... Have you ever played Turok multiplayer? There's a mode where one of the players, or 3 of the players, are monkeys. That's essentially it. You are turned to an enemy that cannot use bombs at all in a multiplayer mode, and you are set to survive against everyone else. It's kind of like a capture the flag sort of thing, except the flag neuters you completely, and you're a hamster.
So, here's the deal I'm seeing. I noticed you pulled up an elemental wheel and you have fire, ice, and I'm assuming lightning. And ice is an AoE effect.
Yeah.
Why aren't we using that forever?
Because I frequently hit myself with that.
Yeah.
That's mainly the reason. I'm actually going to hit myself very soon, right here, if I recall correctly. That's the main reason I don't use the spherical ones. I'm actually better with the cross ones. But I also hit myself with those, so it doesn't really matter, ultimately. The elemental wheel is new to second attack.
Sounds like you need to get better with those bombs.
Yeah, probably. But I still survive, so I mean, it's only because I'm playing recklessly anytime I have more than 1 heart. Because I was trying to actually be speedy, but I went every wrong way in this video, so I'm sorry, Thorn. I really am.
Did that guy just get hit with a bomb and produce sadness?
Yeah, he produced a bomb down.
Yeah.
You touch those and it limits the range of your bombs, that's it. All the magicians tend to do that, it's really annoying.
Well, given how much of a non-profitable industry the entertainment industry is in terms of magic, yeah, I can see why that's the case.
I don't know if that's exactly why they're here, but now I'm wishing that they had been styled to be after Sigmund and... No, it's Siegfried and Roy. Why Sigmund? Because, you know, those are the magicians that I think of when I think of Vegas magicians. Not like, I guess, Chris Angel? No, Chris Angel never dressed like that. The stereotypical classic magician is what they're dressed as.
Basically think of the Prestige, and that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah, I guess so. I couldn't think of any, like, actual magician names that dress like that at all.
I wish I remember what the other magician movie that came out at the exact same time the Prestige came out.
Probably something like The Reveal or something, right?
No.
No?
I'm not gonna Google it because I know I'm gonna fail finding it. And you just blew up that magician's limo. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know why. A lot of things spawn enemies in this level. Some of them hold coins, that one held a magician. But the limo actually spawns things. Actually, there's a lot of items that you can blow up in this stage that spawn things, but they're all out of reach the first time you go through. Also, here I am again, going the wrong way. Don't go left, go right.
Nah, left is fun.
It's really not.
There's actually a remote bomb behind that desk, but he can't reach it.
Yeah, there's a remote bomb. You can't... I don't know how. I got the lightning bombs and I came back here and I tried to blow up those 2 statues, but there's no way. I guess the only way to get up there is to somehow knock yourself behind the desk by bouncing a bomb on top of your head. Because it's not like Pommy can pick you up and carry you, and it's not like even if you throw Pommy, they pick up items for you. So... I don't know what's the story behind that remote bomb, other than making you really annoyed. At least I don't have 1 heart anymore, but that's gonna change eventually. I don't know when, but it's gonna change.
Where's the roulette wheel in that roulette table?
I don't know. There's another room that is themed after a roulette wheel, but it's so far away, I don't understand. level design in Bomberman games is strange, is what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna go with.
I'm guessing the wooden sandal decreases your speed.
Yeah, the skates increase your speed, wooden sandals lower your speed. Here, every time you blow up those slot machines, they always stop the slots in the same place if you blow them up in the same order. That button down in the bottom right corner resets the slot machines so that you can, you know, retry them, because there's a custom part in there that you can get from blowing them up in a certain order. I don't know if you ended up cutting that out, I can't remember. I think it's still there, right? You make 3 Ciel mini-boss that we're gonna fight here, faces, and that spawns a custom part. It's weird. Doing anything else doesn't do nothing. It just plays to you. Wrong!
Not even 777s? That's stupid.
Oh, the 777s is what we use to open the door.
Oh, okay.
But every other combination of bars and cherries and stuff doesn't do anything.
So is our max firepower 3?
Yeah.
The max firepower just levels it up from 0 or any other number to 3. The maximum is always going to be level 3 fire, level 3 bombs. It's weird.
Okay. Because I remember it being, like, bigger in the SNES games. Because I'm an old man.
It used to be able to cover the entire screen. And now we can't, because I guess every screen can vary in size, so that's a little bit strange. It's also strange because the explosions will actually hurt enemies as they travel. Like, you can hit an enemy multiple times with the same bomb, so long as they're hit multiple times by flames.
Interesting.
Damage calculation is weird in Bomberman 64, the second attack as well.
I think we're learning both enemy design, level design, and logic aren't predicated on facts in Bomberman games.
Yeah, by the way, here's the roulette wheel. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, I noticed. And now we can't play anymore.
I don't know why blowing up a statue does anything, but it spawns 4 card guys in places where there may or may not have already been card guys. And they drop cards.
We gotta kill all those guys, don't we?
Yeah!
We gotta kill all those guys.
It's gonna be a while before I kill all those guys. I'm gonna fight the boss of this stage first. Because, believe it or not, you can reach the final room. Every stage in Bomberman the Second Attack has a final challenge room that requires you to use the bombs gotten in that stage, but most of them require you to use your bombs that you got in that stage to reach them. This stage is an exception. We can kill all the card guys right now. We can go into the middle of the plaza and activate the fountain thing by just walking into the symbols, the card suit symbols, and we can get into the challenge room that way. But we don't have the lightning bombs, so we can't actually beat the challenge room, so there's no point. Anyway, destroying those 2 speakers spawns a statue up here, which gives you a custom body part.
Huh.
Also, there's a dick move in this room.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for where the remote bomb was, so I'm not gonna get it. But the mini-bosses usually, and the challenge rooms, deactivate the remote bombs, but they don't actually check if you have it, though. So they always play the animation and say, they deactivated your remote bomb, regardless of whether or not you have it at the time. So that's the thing I get to show off, I guess. It's not super useful, though.
I think that happened once while I was playing and didn't have remote bombs, and that confused the hell out of me.
Yeah, there you go. I took 2 hearts of damage while I was trying to get that 1 heart. I'm gonna lose another heart in a little bit. I think it's due to my own incompetence. I'm definitely gonna blow myself up trying to get the remote bomb.
It definitely seems like this game could stand to have a little bigger area of effect in general, honestly. Because your bomb... Oh, that's rude.
Yeah, it's like, I don't remember. I have the wind bombs, but I figured that I wouldn't be able to make it anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the boss with 1 heart.
Sweet.
I remember that I have the wind bombs. That's the wind bomb symbol right there, that crescent moon.
Hey, this is just a challenge run. This is for all your benefit.
Yeah, sure. This was all intentional. I meant to go the wrong way all those times and blow myself up until I was near death.
What he hasn't told us is that this is a blindfolded run. He's going entirely by sound.
I was also playing with my feet.
And then you chopped off one of your arms.
Why would it matter if I'm playing with my feet whether or not I chopped off my arms? That seems needless.
It's the shock.
Well, it would still make it harder.
We're recording this like the day after GDQ, and I'm still laughing at how many dumb challenge runs there were this year.
I didn't watch GDQ, but I read about it. My entire experience with GDQ was secondhand this year.
Man, Bomberman is such an arrogant asshole. Did you just see that?
Yeah, he is. Actually, he wasn't being arrogant. I think he was just like, Pommy wants to be on stage, and he was like, oh, Pommy, what am I gonna do with you? You random animal that I picked up at a resort.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, Clay here from Saga Frontier.
Whacked her face on the stage.
I was gonna say Harvest Moon, but...
It works both ways, really.
She does look like an original SNES Harvest Moon character.
Actually, Harvest Moon 64 also looked like that, didn't it? With the pre-rendered sprites?
Yeah, that one too, yeah.
It's the crossover.
Yep. I totally... what a shame. I totally had remote control before this.
She's talking about the remote control to your TV. What a jerk.
I can no longer mute it. It's a Psycho Mantis situation, of course.
Damn it, I was gonna say that.
Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna make mincemeat out of Sael, or Baal, or however you want to pronounce it.
I think it's Zael.
Zoe.
But yeah. So 1 heart. Nothing bad is gonna happen to me. There's Pommy cowering in the corner while checking on Lilith, I guess.
I was gonna say, she's fucking dead, isn't she?
Oh, by the way, remember how I said that they removed instant kill attacks?
Not hers.
That little, well, I mean, you wouldn't, Highwang, but Thorn might remember.
Yeah.
That little, like, cone of energy, yeah, that attack, that's her one-hit kill attack. If I let her touch me as she dashed, I would have died to a ridiculous Dragon Ball Z looking attack. But I didn't.
Oh.
Nice self-cleaning carpet there.
But I thought they took those out because the game felt a lot easier. But I guess maybe they use them when you have only 1 heart? Like, maybe they just reprogrammed them so that it wouldn't get used when you're at full health? So you wouldn't feel cheated out of your...
That seems a little silly, honestly.
I guess. It's still, like, a stylish way to die. Most of them do things like kick you 1,000 times in between the legs, because I guess Bomberman does, in fact, I don't know, he must have equipment. And then,
What?
yeah, she can do it too, I guess.
I know DBZ too.
The goddess Mihail.
Michael, Michael, Michelle, JC Penny.
Ironic, giving her naming.
Is it? Lilith?
Lilith, Lilith, Mother of Demons.
I did not know that.
At least I think so?
Mr. Rithveld!
What the? And she exploded into a really ugly-looking diamond.
Yeah, all the elemental stones have a shape that kind of resembles their element of some kind. I don't get how wind is a half crescent, but ice and fire kind of look like fire and ice. Kind of. But yeah, the lightning bolt, it just looks like somebody tried to make a cool looking stone and then they gave up while they were rendering the polygon. It's like, whatever.
Kicks Pommy.
I love how we have this whole anime plot going on between Pommy and Lilith, and Bomberman's just like, whatever, I just want to blow things up.
Bomberman just wants to get out of here. He was piloting a spaceship way too big for him that got sucked into a black hole, so, you know.
There's nothing lightning about that thing at all.
Pommy being here is just because Bomberman picked up a weird egg. So, I mean, everything is Bomberman's fault in this one.
So, Bomberman's an arsonist and a kleptomaniac. Excellent.
Yeah, why not? Anyway, here's another custom part. You just have to come back in here. There's a statue.
Oh yeah, that's rule number 1 of video games. Do that.
Go back into the boss room. Get a reward.
Oh, I see.
The lightning bombs, which I guess later on just get given to Max, that dark, edgier Bomberman that they made up for the GBA's generation.
Right.
They're really good!
Yeah. They kill most of the enemies here in one hit.
They're not only really good, they look practically exactly like regular bombs, they just have a lightning bolt on them, because I guess whoever was designing the elemental stone was like, you know, I already did my part with this. Can I go home now?
I've had a long day.
So they just retextured a regular bomb. They made it a little purple instead of dark blue, and yeah, there we go, that's how you're supposed to get it.
Well.
And now I have remote bombs, now everything is easy again. Even though I have 1 heart.
Well, that changed.
Yeah, that's not longer a problem.
And you kill your friend! No!
Don't worry about it, Tommy gets what he deserves. He spent the entire previous level making fun of Bomberman for not being able to swim in an ocean planet where swimming was not necessary for progression.
Oh god, we have to do this still?
Oh yeah. Bomb staircases are still a thing, but they're not as bad, don't worry about it. Anyway, remember that limo? We're gonna blow it up again. That's gonna reveal another custom part.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope. There you go.
Wow, that's rude.
And we have to go get it, and then we have to do this. This is one of the better places for bomb jumps, because I don't know if you noticed, that surface is a little slanted, so you can actually just walk up the wall a little bit. And here I'm trying to avoid that grapefruit, but no, I don't manage it. It repositions me when I pick up the card. Anyway, you can just walk up the wall a little bit, and that'll automatically put you in a bouncing animation as you get slid back down onto a bomb. Also, here's a special thing. It's Guardian armor. It's custom parts, but they actually serve a function outside of multiplayer. This one gives us bomb kick all the time.
Oh cool, so it's Mega Man boots.
It's kind of like finding the items in stages, or maybe the B-E-A-T of beat in one of the later Mega Mans. Except each letter gives you a function instead of, you know, having to wait until you have them all. So it's more like the item.
So we're getting all 4 here, or is it just
There's 1 in each level, I think. There's 4 pieces of Guardian armor. We're gonna get 2 in this video. This is one of them.
Alright.
Because most of them are hidden behind things that can only be blown up with certain bombs, so we have to defeat certain bosses for those. But yeah, we're just gonna collect the cards now so we can actually get out of here, because you don't save any information until you get out of the level.
Okay, so I've just noticed how fucking owned everything is getting from these bombs. Why are we just gonna use these 24/7?
They're really good! I don't have any reason not to. Like, even against non-mechanical enemies, the lightning bombs just destroy things. And because I'm gonna spoil it already, I'm gonna get an item that lets me pick up bombs all the time. Usually we would have to pick up a blue glove in the levels before we can do pump up the bombs. So because we're gonna get an item that lets us do that all the time, there's really no reason for us not to always use the pumped up lightning bombs. They blow up faster than the fire bombs. They do, I feel like they do more damage.
It looks like it, if anything, to the enemies in this level.
Yeah, it's just really good. There's no reason for me not to. I don't know why you left this in. I accidentally climbed onto a light post as I backtracked. And I guess you decided that was humorous enough.
Parkour!
Yeah, because you looked very confused by it.
I was surprised. I was like, I just want to go down. Because I'm pretty sure if you go down the way Pommy went, I don't know if you noticed, Pommy fell off that blue sky glass roof. He can go behind it. I'm pretty sure if you do that, you just straight up die. So I couldn't do that, but I was surprised that if you don't blow up that light post, yeah, you end up climbing onto it. So yeah, I guess you didn't show off the custom part that I got from the slots. You just blow them up in the reverse order that you would to get the 777, and that gets you Sael, 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 and then you can just step on the switch and it'll reset them so you can do the 777 so you can open the door.
Oh, I think I'd cut that out because it looked like you had done the exact same thing you'd done earlier. I'll put that in at the end of the video then.
Oh, okay.
That's a weird looking slot machine, Pommy.
That is not a slot machine. That is the gravity hull generator, I guess, for this level. There you go. I don't know why they do the anime thing of always introducing this thing that you've seen 3 times before, but they do it! Also, another plus side of the lightning bombs, they go through walls. The cross-shaped explosion goes through walls. It's really good! There's no reason ever to use the fire bombs unless we find something that's immune to electricity.
What do we do to get spooked?
Oh, Pommy just gets spooked all the time. The alarm sounded, that's mostly what happened, and the enemy spawned in.
I like to imagine Pommy says, "There's lava, we need to watch where we walk," and then he turns to Bomberman, but Bomberman can't swim.
I hate you, Pommy.
But you don't swim in Never mind.
You don't, but Pommy can't swim either. He just makes fun of Bomberman all the time for being unable to swim.
Ah, he's one of those assholes then.
Yes! Yes, he is. Anyway, I was trying to destroy a thing from far away. But yeah, here's what you are actually meant to do. But you can just... You're not meant to do that. There's a button that respawns the lightning rods. I call them lightning rods because they go away whenever you use lightning bombs on them, but I don't know what they actually are.
Man, these lightning bombs, looking at that and combined with the bomb gloves, that means this is one of the only Bomberman games where the remote bombs themselves do not win the game for you.
They don't. But I mean, that's because most of the enemies deactivate them.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, it just serves to speed up the process of beating the game outside of it, and also getting the custom parts, because, I mean, good luck trying to get them without the remote bombs to make the bombs stay there longer. That's the main issue. Also, you saw there, that's why I don't use the fucking circular bombs. They always hit me.
Put ice in lava to get ice platform. That doesn't make any sense at all.
They're just treating lava like water. It does the same in water. It's just that this is the first place where it's relatively useful.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's the only place where it's actually useful. I don't think we're gonna see that used again for a while, if at all. Maybe in the next level, I think, Neverland, which is a volcano level. It's weird.
Poor Peter Pan, his house is now lava.
Anyway, we're just gonna blow this up. There you go. Farewell.
We did it!
And we'll learn from this, Bomberman and Pommy can teleport.
Oh yeah, of course they can. I mean, even if they couldn't, I mean, Bomberman has wind bombs.
Isn't this a bad idea?
No.
Oh, okay.
The gravity generator stops working, it just implodes, I guess. It makes a tiny black hole instead of sustaining the big one that we're trapped inside of. I mean, these all planets are apparently not supposed to be here, they're just dragged in by the black hole. I don't know, plot is weird, Highway. But it's Bomberman, so I mean, that's nothing new.
This cowboy.
The first Bomberman game was... I don't think it had a plot, actually, the NES one, but the Super Bomberman had a plot where you were thrown into a giant carnival island?
What the hell is this?
Oh, I guess Rookie Felv is possessed by a giant muscle-bound, silhouetted demon thing. I don't know.
I have achieved maximum anime.
They decided to use the crystal to kind of... I don't know, as a magnifying glass for that? I don't know how that works.
can see to my true son of darkness. I am the anime demon.
Yeah, by having one red eye, I guess.
Yep.
Not in my picture, though. That's too much effort. Recoloring that? Too hard.
The budget was cut, you see. I don't know what the fuck his voice is, so I'm just going with this.
Don't worry, he's gonna laugh in a little bit, and I guess you can assume that he sounds like Yuri Lowenthal. I don't fucking know. But yeah, he's now given up on stopping us. He just wants us to bring the things in.
Oh, so my voice was kind of right.
Yeah, kinda. He has a different voice when he's doing his monster roar thing that he was doing in the Silhouette now. But yeah, we're gonna go to Horizon because we can get a custom part for the Guardian armor.
Oh, the pain.
Yeah, in this room, we need the lightning bombs. We need to blow them up in midair. And that'll just barely reach. And now we can win ourselves over there. And now we will never need to get a blue glove ever again.
Hey!
We got the Guardian sleeves, yeah.
Get the melon.
No, I'm not getting those because we want to keep Pommy at his base form to see if he has any smug portraits that recur. Because for whatever reason his evolutions don't. But I don't need to do that. I've addressed this in the thread. I could buy an item that devolves Pommy. And it doesn't look like there have been any more smug portraits outside of Alcatraz, so it might just end up being completely pointless. Kind of a challenge run thing. Oh well.
You all voted for it, it's what you're getting.
Aw.
We got a beret, we got a kid's smock for, for painting.
An apron.
Yeah, and a palette, and a brush, and a couple of slippers. I don't know what those have to do with painting, but there we go.
You know, to help with your bombing.
When you're an artist, you're broke as shit, so you can't afford shoes.
Aren't slippers more expensive than shoes, actually?
I know, like, 4 artists that are probably gonna fucking kill me if they hear this.
Commission your artists, friends. Don't let them go slipperless, or slipperful.
They need those slippers.
Whichever of the two is more expensive.